Howdy, y'all. Welcome to Crawdad Stacks. It is the weekend. We made it through another work week. It's Saturday morning. I'm up bright and early. My twins are at their granny's house, and my wife is out having coffee with some friends this morning. So I am taking advantage of the peace and quiet in my house to put out some content for y'all. We had a pretty good work week. Wasn't too bad. Went by quick. It is absolutely freezing here in Florida. We got down yesterday morning. When I got to work, it was 24 degrees. And this morning, it's probably around 32 or 33 this morning uh, where I live in Florida. And some of you fellers out there like FG and uh, Yankee Stacking and all y'all that are up there in the Northeast or the Pacific Northwest probably says, well, 32 degrees, that's not cold. Well, it is for us Floridians. I tell you what, we're used to the bright, hot sunshine. And we get, during our winters, we get down probably a couple weeks a year down in these temperatures. It seems like lately. I remember growing up, we used to uh, have a lot colder weather, it seems like. So, but nowadays, it's just, I ain't going to say global warming because, I ain't in with that crowd, but there has been a change, and I don't know what's caused it, but we don't get as cold as we used to in Florida back in the day. I remember back in '89, we had a snowstorm. We had cars flying everywhere. Didn't know how to drive on icy roads and stuff. So, but yeah, good work week. Hope all y'all had a good work week, or if you're retired, I hope you had a good retired week. I'm up drinking my coffee this morning. So, like I said, happy weekend, y'all. And we're going to start it off right here. Hmm. Got a mail call. Got a couple. oh, Got one community letter in the mail. And then I got another one that I purchased off WhatNot, I believe. Maybe it was eBay. I really don't even remember. No, it was WhatNot, I'm pretty sure. So, um, if y'all remember, in my last video, in my quarter video, I said that there was something special about the Florida quarter. So we're gonna get into that. That's what I got off WhatNot. That's what it was. Um, Before we get into that, just y'all seen the Titanic 5 ounce copper piece? I bought this a while back from um, Silver Stacker off WhatNot. Ain't that gorgeous, y'all? 5 ounce copper. I really I'm intrigued by the story of the Titanic. It was tragedy, but I tell you what, there's a lot of good history there. The movie was pretty good. I've seen it probably 50 times. Who knows? But when I saw that piece, I had to have it. I've had it for a while. I don't know if I ever showed it on my channel or not. Other than in the background, I don't know if I actually picked it up or not. But yeah, that's a nice little piece. So what are y'all doing? Y'all playing the gold silver ratio yet? Are y'all doing that? I'm seriously, I'm seriously thinking about it, y'all. I do have a goal. Let me get my little pouch, my little case open. Littlefoot has his case that he's trying to fill, and I remember back when I first saw his video the first time, I said I love that case. I'm gonna get me one of them cases. So went on WhatNot. Of course, I got me one, and my wife made the patch for me for my channel. And wish I could do this without messing stuff up, but I guess I'll do it this way. And holds 12 rows of 8, if my math's right. And the goal is to fill it all up. And I am right here. This top row is full. This row is full with the exception of, let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need one more to fill this one. And I'll have 7 rows of 8. And these here are all empties. But if y'all remember, in my last video as well, not the quarter one, the one before that, I done a silver swap, played that SSR, and I picked up some kooks that I traded my buddy Bob with. I picked up one like this and then realized that I already had one like this. And so he's seen the video. He's a good supporter of mine. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate your support. And I picked up this one. But he seen the video, and I told him, I said in the video that if he wouldn't mind, I'd send back this one to him and pick up the other one that he offered in the trade in the silver swap, which was this 2021 coupe. So now that was the silver swap. And if y'all remember, I traded him a 2023 Libertad and a 2025 Armenian Noah's Ark for these two here. So I'm happy with the trade. It's helping me to, well, it really didn't help me to fill it up because I guess I took two out. But here's the problem, y'all. As much as I want to fill this thing up, that gold silver ratio is getting right. And I'd like to get me a half ounce of gold, if not maybe even a full ounce of gold. And this ain't all my silver that I have, but it is my 1 ounce rounds that I have. I have other silver, but some of these may be disappearing soon and being converted into gold. I'm really thinking about it. I'm gonna call the closest really coin shop to me would be about an hour away. Maybe a little over an hour. I hadn't really timed it. I'm gonna call them and see what their ratio is, because even though the ratio, I think it's sitting somewhere around 51, 52, 53, something like that. I didn't even look this morning. I just got up and made my coffee and come in here and got things set up. But I think I'm going to call them up and see what their ratio is. If not, I'm really thinking about driving down to Spring Hill, Florida, where Vermilion Enterprises is, and maybe doing a swap with him. I also have some scrap gold I want to go convert over into pure gold. And he, from what I have seen, offers the best return rate on scrap gold. He pays 90% of what your gold is worth. So I think everybody else probably closer to 80. But he advertises on his videos that he pays 90% for scrap gold and that you can use it instead of getting paid to convert it into precious metals, pure. So I'm thinking about doing that. We shall see. I really am. But I'm gonna find me a place. There is a place. It's more of a jewelry store, and it's about probably 30 minutes away from me. I don't know. I bought a couple things from him. I bought my 86 Eagle, American Silver Eagle from him. I believe that's where I got my 2006 Silver Eagle from. So I may call them up, but they don't have a lot when it comes to bullion. Like they have some coins and slabs set out in the cases, but it's more of a jewelry store. I'm not even sure if they would do a swap silver to gold or what their ratio would be. But like I was saying, if it's 52, 53 to 1 right now, you'll probably end up paying, I'm guessing, probably 58, because they're going to try to make some money. They might make 55, 56, 58 ounces to get an ounce of gold. And I don't want to get rid of that much silver. So I'm probably going to look towards maybe getting some fractional gold. That'll please fish, stacking the frac. But that's what I want to do in my heart. My gut's telling me to wait a bit longer. I don't know if I should trust my heart or my gut. I guess we'll see how it goes, and I'll definitely keep you updated on that. I don't know if y'all knows my background over here, this little Pirates of the Caribbean battleship. We got that when we went to Disney. When we took the kids to Disney back in December, we went to Mickey's Christmas party. We've been going to that for probably 5 years now. Every Christmas we take the kids down there, and we have another set of twins that we fostered, and they always come down and they go with us from time to time. We took them the very first time, and then they went with us the next time, and then we got the two twins that we were fortunate enough to adopt, which is what we have right now. We've been taking them. So, but I've been seeing this in the stores down there, and y'all know I love my Pirates. So I got to figure out something to get that thing out. Me and the wife's gonna start playing that game. But I've seen it in the stores down there, and I've been wanting it. She finally looked at me and said, "Would you just buy it?" So I bought it this last time back in December. I bought that thing, And so we're gonna get it out. Y'all remember the old game Battleship? Well, that's the Pirates of the Caribbean one. So I hadn't even took the plastic off of it. I like it, even just the way it looks. Like I like it in my background. It's not precious metals, but it's pretty cool thing. I am just rambling this morning, y'all. I tell you, maybe I just ain't got my coffee in me yet, but I'm working on it. Mm. Silver Stacker Cracker be happy of me drinking on this coffee. Have I showed y'all this one yet? I don't know. I got this one off from somewhere. It came as a giveaway from Silver Stacker, if I ain't mistaken. It's like a little Aztec pirate copper round. Put it in the capsule, and it's a little bit high relief. And look, it cracked the back of the capsule. But it's pretty cool. I found that when I was going through my stuff. Like I said, I sometimes forget what I buy and forget where I put it at. But I've been rambling long enough, so let's get into the mail call. Got some community mail here. I think I know who it's from. I do believe it's probably from. I'm gonna slaughter his name. It's Rob or Bob. I think he goes by Wojciechowski. I am so sorry. I can't pronounce the name. I hadn't really looked at it too bad. I think it's from him, which he's probably better off known as Death from Below. Um, if I'm wrong, then I don't know who this is from, but I think that's who this is from. I've sent out several swag packs, and people said they're going to send me some back. And this is one of the ones I received in the mail the other day. So let's just find out, see if this is from who I think it is from. I do believe it's from Death from Below. Oh, I forgot to do my little gram and my giveaways. Here's my little buffalo round gram. Going in the chest, and just throw him in the chest. And then I want a Merc Dime as well. So we'll get that in my Merc Dime tube over there. I'm just all over the place this morning, y'all. Oh, it is from Death from Below. This is what I thought. Awesome. Out here. Yeah, he says awesome. He has sent me, y'all, letter. U.S. Navy retired, 1971, 1991, Chief Machinist Mate, Operation Urgent Fury and Desert Storm. Well, Rob, thank you so much for your service, little brother. And it's because of people like you, we get to live in a great country that we live in where we can do stuff like this. I'm sure there's other countries that they don't enjoy these types of freedoms. So, brother, I truly appreciate your service. I work with several uh, members of the military at my job. A lot of them are from the Navy, and I always pick on them because they walk around calling each other shipmate like they still on the ship. And I tell you what, when you're in the military, it is a special community. And once a Marine, always a Marine. Once a Army, you're always Army. Navy, you're always Navy, Air Force, and so on and so forth. And our country would not be what it is without you. So thank you for your service, brother. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for the card. I will put that with my other community mail. And then look at here. There's my Death from Below sticker. I cannot wait to get it up on my board. It's getting full. I have to figure something out because when I put stuff up, it's getting out of my camera angle. I think I'm going to order me another board to where maybe I can back up a little bit further and we'll continue to go out to the side. But I will find a place for you up there, my brother, for your sticker. I love that. Thank you very much. And look at this one here. Bottom gun. That is so cool. So cool. Torpedo, bottom gun. That is nice. And then we have his poker chip. Bottom gun Bob. That is nice. Death from Below. That is so gorgeous. Blue is my favorite color, so that is amazing. That is amazing. And there was another poker chip. So what's this one say? This is a little Halloween poker chip. Look at this. Happy Halloween 2024. That's your initials on there, DBS. DBS, what TBS? And then Death from Below. Oh, that's nice. You see a little Punisher skull or a little skull looking thing there with the sub behind it. That is nice. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate it. Death from Below. I will get those added to my collection. I always appreciate when y'all send me your stuff. So thank you for that, my friend. We'll get on to this next one. Man, I am sitting on 15 minutes on this video. Let me get going. This is from WhatNot, y'all. This is from WhatNot. There was a giveaway and then a purchase. So, unfortunately, I think on this one, the giveaway came after the purchase. Well, maybe not. $22 is what I paid for this item, and it came from Carlsbad Village Coins. That's where it came from. So there should be a giveaway and my purchase of $22 in here. Yep, there's the giveaway right there. Subtotal 0. So pretty good giveaway in this one too, y'all. So here we go. Here we go. Rosie Dime. Rosie Dime. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Roosevelt Dime. I have to get my Rosie tube out and put them in there. A flip, which I always reuse these flips. I found out that they work pretty good when you sending out your poker chips. Put a poker chip in there. So a nice little Roosevelt dime, and it is from 1951. 51 Rosie dime going in my tube here. Oh, said that. I wasn't expecting that one. I thought it was a Merc, but it'll be all right. That's why I had my Merc tube out along with my other giveaway. Now, here we go. If y'all remember, I should have brought my silver book out for this, but if y'all remember, I busted the very first set that I put in my silver book was the 2004 proof quarter set. And of course, it had my home state of Florida in it. And my buddy Bob at work gave that to me when I first started stacking as a gift. We were talking about him one day, and I told him, man, I got to get the Florida one. I got to have that one in my collection just to keep, just because I'm from Florida. And the next time he came to work, he brought me the whole silver proof set that had every one from 2004 in it. And I swore right that day, I said, I'll never bust that out the capsule. I'll never bust out the little packaging. And then hankering came to make that silver book. And I said, I got to put them in there. That would be my first edition. And that would mean something to me that the first edition to my book came from my friend Bob. So I did that. Well, I've been wanting to replace that Florida one for some time, ever since I put it in there, just to have a Florida one on its own. And I really didn't care if it was slabbed or if it was just a single one that I could put in a capsule, but I just wanted a Florida one just to keep and look at. Well, I was on WhatNot the other day and scrolled across this channel that had state proof quarters. And he was going through a NGC one in blue box, one of the blue slab boxes, and he was pulling them out one by one, all of them. They were the Proof 69 decams from PCGS, and I said, well, if he pulls out a Florida one, I'm gonna get it. You know, no matter what the cost is, I didn't care because I'm not buying it just to add to my stack. I was buying it for personal purposes, and he kept going, kept pulling them out, going year to year to year to year to year, and he gets down to his last two. And I bet you I watched him for 30, 45 minutes. And he gets down to his last two, and lo and behold, the next to last one he pulled out was this one. 2004 PCGS Proof 69 decam. I wish it was a 70, but 69 will work. Florida silver quarter. And it is beautiful on the Washington side. And then on the flip, we have the state flag of Florida with PCGS on it. And there we go. 2004. The space shuttle and the palm trees on it. Yeah, the ship. So it is absolutely gorgeous. So now I have replaced my Florida one with one that I can keep and cherish forever and ever and ever and ever. I probably never sell that thing unless I get super desperate. So that was my pickup. I am on 20 minutes on this video, y'all. I'm going to let y'all go. I'm sorry I rambled so long, but I am taking advantage of this time, this peace and quiet. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for watching. I appreciate your likes and your thumbs up. I appreciate those of you that comment continuously on my videos. I'm at 90 subscribers right now. Last time I looked, let's get me to 100. Can y'all get my name out there and get me to 100? And I might have just a little celebration little video if I can get to 100. We'll see how that goes. But I'm almost there. Um, Once I get to a bigger number, I'll probably do some sort of giveaway. So the quicker y'all get me some subscribers, the quicker we'll get to a giveaway or something. And we'll go from there. So anyhow, let me know in the comments your thoughts on me playing the gold silver ratio. Should I take some of my silver that I'm trying to fill my book with, or my case with, swap it in? I don't know. I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna do it. I think I am. Anyways, y'all have a great weekend, and I will talk at y'all on the next video. This time, God bless you, and Crawdaddy Stacks, I'm out.